welcome back to X-Wing Alliance, and to more definitely legal activities in space.
That is a nice souvenir you picked up in the last mission. Now your dad is ticked off at us. You really know how to get us into trouble.
Hey, at least we saved the nameplate. That's something. The original nameplate for the ship Aaron was forced to abandon at the Viraxo facility. It was renamed the Phoenix to avoid customs detection. Successful, if I might add. Well, goodbye, Kurt Silo. We barely knew you. Well, good that the nameplate of a spaceship is small enough to fit in my room. What spam did we get? MK has retrieved some interesting net chatter. Rumor has it that Darth Vader is searching for Luke Skywalker. There's a large bounty for his capture too. I suppose blowing up the Death Star was bound to attract Vader's attention. I would hate to be him. Actually, I'd hate to be any human. MK. I don't trust robots. I finally got a message from Olin. I'm all for the rebellion, but it plays havoc with relationships. Not that Olin and I have one. Oh, forget it. He asked me to tell you hello for him. Later, Aaron. Hehehe. I know. I always know. Well, let's see why Dad is now pissed off at us. I can't see why.
This nonsense with the Viraxo is getting completely out of hand. Your Uncle Antan means well, and he's only doing what he thinks is necessary to protect our interests, but his methods are wrong. Sending you kids to do something so dangerous and illegal was unconscionable. We're lucky the only thing lost was a YT-1300. Look, I don't like the Viraxo either, and I don't really trust them, but there are more important dangers to worry about right now. The Empire is coming unglued, and the Rebel Alliance is the best hope we have. That's why we're trying to help them however we can. If we're going to be successful, we can't afford this petty struggle with the Viraxo. And we sure can't afford to have the Empire take greater interest in our operations. While Galen and I were away, we made arrangements to procure a supply of Bacta for the rebellion. Because of past difficulties with certain smuggler groups, the Alliance needs us to play the middleman. Now, contrary to Antan's opinion, I am not blind to the dangers. We're dealing with some shady characters, and we're going to keep our eyes open. I have no intention of going in without backup. That's where you come in. I've gone over the details with MK, and he'll fill you in.
Tomas and Galen are using a Gallifrey Yards medium transport, Nova Sutra, to pick up a supply of Bacta on the black market. You and I, Aaron and Iman will all go along for backup. You and I will fly the Sapper, Iman the Andrasta, and Aaron the Otana. Your father's Corellian YT-2000 transport, the Otana, is a beauty of a ship that I would love to fly. We will be meeting our contact with the smugglers at Saruman Station. The contact will give us the final coordinates for the cargo transfer. We must be very careful. This is risky business. If we are discovered by a chance Imperial patrol, we may have to run for it. If we are identified, our choices become more limited. Under such circumstances, we would have to make sure the Imperial patrol never report to base. Think of it. We may have to tangle with Imperial fighters. Tomas and Galen are using a Gallifrey...
Didn't we establish that blue means clowns? We shouldn't be dealing with space clowns. In the end, we may need the Empire to save us from these clowns. That would be a plot twist.
Looking good, everyone. Let's head out.
What's the deal with Uncle Antan? He didn't even wish us luck.
He'll come around. He just hates losing arguments with Dad.
Salty!
That, and he always tends to assume the worst.
Next up, Saruman Station.
Time to jump. Ship Clown station. Okay, don't turn your eyes away from the
You're
clowns.
late, Azzameen. I am thinking you are not serious. I am arranging with much difficulty for such small gain.
Come on now, we're right on time. Don't try to renegotiate our very first deal, friend. Remember, I promised a lot more business if this goes smoothly.
Yes. I am assuring you smooth operation. I am transmitting coordinates now. You are following me.
Cargo tanker, huh? You probably just get something weird like laughing gas or helium. Everyone's still here. I promise smooth operation. You hear that? All these clowns speak in weird accents, which means they are evil. Is it weird that I think this ship looks like all these asteroids? Ah, they got fighters too. These fighters really have the acronym CLK? They even have clown in their name? Well, of course the CL stands for clown, I mean, that's obvious.
You're docking now with the end run.
Here we are!
Acknowledge, Ravenno. Vasudra will dock with the end run.
The only mystery is the K. What does the K mean? In the end, it's probably just Clowncraft. I know how they think. How much money does this family save by just letting the kids do all the work? Well, to be fair, on the other hand, if we blow up a transport, then he can't sue anyone. If you run a family business, could it count as business expense if your kids are stupid and blow one of your ships up? Probably not if your kids do that while planting drugs on someone. And he didn't even crash into it. He brings shame upon our family. That's the Otana. That ship is great.
Initiating cargo transfer now. This will take several minutes.
Let's just turn on the spot while they work.
Vasudra, we're having trouble with our pumps. Stand by.
Well, I got some pills that could help.
We're gonna send a few technicians out to take a look.
That's the Otana. That ship is great.
Fine. I guess we'll just sit tight for the moment.
So much for smooth operations.
Some people prefer a bit rough.
How many technicians does it take to check out the pumps?
That's what they both said.
Something fishy's going on.
Jeez, enough of these dirty jokes. I bet one of these spaceships here is piloted by a miner, which of course means that he can't take a dirty joke.
They're heading toward the Vasudra's engines. It's a double cross.
Son of a bint!
We are hating to disappoint you.
It exploded!
You are surrender.
Right into the poop deck.
Guess again, scumbag. Aaron, you and I have the firepower to take on that gunship. Which means you'll have to take out those so-called taxis.
Oh, you're not getting away from me.
Defensive fire's too intense. I gotta back off.
What's your status, Dad? Those technicians are disabling the Vasudra's engine.
Bruh, lasers,
Galen,
stop it!
Vasudra, come in! These smugglers are pulling a trick!
Hey! You better shake that bandit off your stick.
I suspect they are fighting off a boarding party right now.
The Ravenno is making a run for it.
Be surprised? We'll have to muscle their cards.
That's what you get when you mess with space clowns. First they infect you and then you make some stupid jokes. And then they get out in space suits and try to bang your rear.
Too intense. I gotta back off.
And suddenly cannonboat. What the hell? Just die already. Go, turret! Take on this clown craft while I fly in circles.
Very impressive.
This is what you get. Nothing! Ah! Cannonboat!
I gotta back off.
Oh no, there's still one of those. Probably the smallest thing here, but probably also the only thing that can fail us the mission. At least that guy was so polite not to dodge my lasers. Well, let's play with the cannonboat.
run's captain to finish the transfer.
I win! I alone! No one else did anything! This cannon boat was a joke. Only that the joke is on them now. This is the least dangerous asteroid field in the Star Wars universe. Yeah! Docking operation complete!
Alright, the cargo transfer is complete. Let's go home. What about the end run? You wanna just let them go?
You think we should space them or something?
Well, after what they just pulled?
Yeah.
All clowns out of the
Sorry,
airlock!
boy. That's not a good way to do business. Besides, I agreed to spare them if they just gave us the Bacta.
Murder! Bad for business. Extortion! Good for business. Good job, Dad. You're a role model. Well, time to go home and celebrate.
Pilot ejected.
What? 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 I exploded for no reason. This is bullshit. I gotta redo this now? Those clowns, they got me from the grave. You think you got the last laugh? Forget about it. I'm coming for you again.
They're heading toward the Vasudra's engines. It's a double cross.
Try to surprise us now.
We are hating to disappoint you, but you are surrendering now.
Guess again, scumbag. Aaron, you and I have a firepower to take on that gunship.
Get him off me!
Multitasking. You could say I am the multitask king.
What's your status, Dad?
I'll shut up now.
Those technicians are disabling the Vasudra's engines. Galen! Vasudra, come in! These smugglers are pulling a trick!
I suspect they are fighting off a boarding party right now.
The Ravendo is making a run for it.
It's the clown boss. And you won't get away this time.
Muscle the cards.
And now he's a burning clown chili. You think you can scare me flying so close to me? You don't know what my family is like. Come on, turret. Do your work. No, that trick doesn't work, Clowncraft. And now you will pay. What, again? A clown that has only one trick up his sleeve is not worthy. And let's kill the cannon mode again, all alone, just me. And now you're alone.
I'm glad I'm not on board that.
We have to work on our burns.
Keep it up.
Whoa! And this, dear clowns, is how my
Ace and
family
MK handle
flies.
themselves superbly under fire. You should let them take the Otana next time.
Good work, kids. I knew I could count on you. Galen and I have sorted things out on this end. We've convinced the end run's captain to finish the transfer.
I agree that I should get the Otana next time. Yeah, I see you, Space Potato. I don't trust you at all. You are in cahoots with the space clowns, I know. Cahoots! Cahoots, I say! So by now we committed assaults, planting drugs, which probably counts as trafficking. Now we are smuggling and extorting. The killing was mostly self-defense, so that doesn't count. So if the Empire showed up now,
All right.
they'd probably not be
Cargo
happy
transfer is
already.
complete. Let's go home. What about the end run? You wanna just let them go?
You think we should space them or something?
Well, after what they just pulled?
Yeah. Sorry, boy. That's not a good way to do business. Besides, I agreed to spare them if they just gave us the Bacta.
Ah, dang it, I tried to be where the boy would spawn. The sun could be a boiled space potato. Hey, how nice of them to only barely cross my path.
I'm very proud of how you've all handled a tough situation. As long as we stick together, we can handle anything.
Well, someone is suddenly very optimistic. Why does this clown station have turrets, and we at home don't? Wow, did I really just miss that? What have I been doing? Well, let's just jump in the opposite direction and see what happens. Nothing special at all, because video games. Full speed ahead! No one's gonna catch me! Oh, our base looks like a cyclops trying to eat us. And it's even consensual. Aside, Aaron! Now you feel how it is! Whew. We win!
How was that for a little excitement? That bunch of criminals were just using the Bacta supply as bait. If they'd captured us, we would have ended up dead or sold to slavers. But I knew I could count on my kids if we got into a tough situation. You made me proud. This experience should teach you we live in dangerous times. We must always be on guard against treachery. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't do what we think is right. It's okay to take risks, as long as you take adequate precautions, and the goal is worthwhile. I think helping the rebellion to overthrow the Empire is worthwhile, don't you? Get some rest. We'll be going out again soon to deliver the Bacta to the Alliance. I'm gonna try again to get Antan to see the light.
I don't know, I think Antan sounds like a name that a duck would have. I don't know why. Well, at least we won against the clowns. And since we are apparently now gonna deal with the Alliance, well, there's probably gonna be some Imperials now. Yeah, that's right, we didn't get any Imperials this mission. What the heck? Well, MK will be sad. Well, we'll see what happens next time. Thank you for watching.